I love those transition graphics. They're great. Hi. Uh, hello, and welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the World of Greyhawk, a Dungeons and Dragons fantasy world created more than 50 years ago by some gamers whose legacies live on to this day. We are honored and proud to take up the D&D banner and share our 5th edition, 2024 plus a bunch of homebrew, Greyhawk story with you. As a warning, this is a game that can explore mature themes, and while we'll be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Our players will discuss consent and boundaries and collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything is uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards on our private chat. If you, as a viewer, ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. Some quick acknowledgements to sponsors and others who have helped make this game possible. Roll20, a popular browser-based virtual tabletop platform for TTRPGs and board games, offering tools for character sheets, dice rolling, maps, and more. Debbie Plane, a platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. Legendary Games, a company that creates third-party support products for D&D 5th Edition, aiming to provide the best possible campaign enhancements, such as the Boricubos and legendary Latin American monster supplements that we are using in this game. And we are also on board the affiliate program with Arkenforge, an amazing virtual tabletop and map making software for TTRPGs, and Rogue Energy Gaming Drinks, reputedly the best gaming supplements on the planet. Use the promo code WoulDBeHeroes, all caps, no spaces, for $5 off your Arkenforge order or 10% off your Rogue Energy Gaming Drink. Now, let us introduce our cast. And let us start with Jess. Who are you?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm Jess. I'm I've been here the whole time. No, I'm very excited to be here, to be diving in with this team. My pronouns are she, her. I'll be playing Professor Tin Chisel. His pronouns are also she, her. And I'm sure everything's going great, and we're just gonna have a great, happy time this session.
Nothing untoward has happened up to this point. I don't know what you're
Nothing bad has happened.
exactly. Lore?
Hi, I'm Lore, and I use she, her pronouns, as does my character, Rue. But at the moment, Rue is not using any pronouns because she is unconscious.
Everyone needs a little rest now. Yeah. Mike, hey.
Oh, hi, yes. I'm playing Ragnar here, and currently the only awake member of the party. Everybody else is sleeping on the job. Uh,
No.
but it's okay. You need a nap once in a while, right? It's
Right.
fine.
It's been a stressful couple of days
Yeah,
for the party. There was this whole thing in the haunted house allegedly, uh, where there were skeletons and they were kind of difficult to manage, but party prevailed. And then there was negotiating with a ghost, ghost, and that went okay. They're returning the smuggled contraband to a shop in town. That's okay. And then um, a young lad in town by the name of Ham uh, was attacked by seagulls. The party rushed out, as heroes do, to fend off these seagulls that were absolutely determined, aka monster stat block, to take whatever aggression they had out on this child. And party was saying, no, that's not going to happen. The party did manage to thwart the seagulls, and there were a couple of albatrosses to boot. Um, but the party took a bit of I'm going to say, step backwards, step sideways, a little loss, possibly things took a bit of a tragic turn. And we will deal with that. One of the aspects of that in another, probably the next session. But 3 party members were knocked down, taken down by these flocks of seagulls and larger seagulls. I don't know what albatrosses are. They're
Super seagulls.
super seagulls, exactly. They're giant turkey and giant vultures, according to this tablet. With Ragnar being the only one left standing. So we can pick up there, or we could sort of narrate a bit of a thing where your companions are down.
Indeed, they are. I mean, I don't mind narration. The last thing Ragnar did was call out for assistance, doctor, priest. Can we get a? Do we have 911?
IXII? I think
Yes.
they did the Broken Hercules. Where is my map? There it is, my fancy map in Legend Keeper. I'm gonna have to get them. I've been plugging this one. There's a lot of stuff in this map. And where would Professor Tinchisel be during all of this? I'm looking for temples as well. So Temple of Cord. Not the best temple in the world, but that's okay. Temple of Light on the other side. Where did I say you guys were going to be? Oh no, we're outside the... What was it called? Not the lizard place.
The curio shop.
Curio shop.
Whatever the curio shop was called, which I think was just the curio shop.
It is, in fact, the curio shop.
Place.
Named right there on the thing. Where did I put the creeper? There it is. Way over there. Okay. So, there's no temples over there. That's a problem. Huh. Look at that. All the temples are in town. This one's sort of at a bit of a suburb. You're across the bridge. You're across from the barracks and jail. That's something.
Mhm.
Winston's stores down the street. The Alchemist Guild Hall's up the hill. The Lizard's boat is fairly nearby as an inn. So it will take some time, a bit of time, as the young boy Ham. He's a short lad, blue eyes, a mass of straw-colored curls, and he's just a little bit plump to the point where his 8-year-oldness has a bit of a flush on him, gives him slightly cherubic look, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And meanwhile, others are rushing out. You get a couple of guards that run out from the barracks. What's the commotion? What happened?
Well, oh, hold on. Something in my throat.
Pops out some feathers.
Well, you see, my friend here, a small child, I heard him being attacked by birds, so we came to help, and then, well, then lots of birds came and they attacked us, and, well, apparently there were a little more than we expected. I didn't realize birds were this dangerous.
Were they possessed?
Possessed by what?
Dark magic.
I don't think so. Just a healthy bloodlust and taste for human flesh.
What are your? Do you need help? Are your companions look injured?
Yes, I believe my companions could use some help. I am not very, well trained in the medical arts.
All right. They So one guy starts coordinating. Is like, you, back in, get more men. You, run to the temple. Get a priest. Get a healer. More. And the other guy runs off, and they're just hoofing it. It's going to take a couple of rounds to get everyone back. In the meantime, Ham is like, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
What did you do to get their attention, small child?
Let me see what he do.
Picked over a
I
bird's
didn't
nest.
wanna, and we should never have picked up the egg. My mom's gonna kill me.
Are you saying that my friends nearly died because you stole a bird egg?
Oh, we didn't steal it. We found it. It was in the swamp.
In a nest?
No.
In a nest-like object?
No.
You don't sound very certain there, young lad.
It fell
You
out
ever
of the
seen a
sky.
pigeon nest, y'all?
It fell out of the sky.
Oh, now it fell out of the sky.
And it fell into the swamp.
Oh. Is that how birds usually lay their eggs? Just pooping them over the swamp?
That's what happened.
Uh-huh. You see here. Errol insight to see if I believe he believes what he's saying.
I'll allow it. Yep.
Oh, I probably do because I rolled a 6.
Excellent. I mean, he seems very upset. In your experience with children, which isn't tremendous, but back in your village, there were children, there were scallywags. They got into trouble, and generally, when they were upset, they usually told the truth.
Well, I mean, irregardless, that's what Ragnar believes. He's like, Well, it's very strange, but
And he's like rubbing his entire fist in it, trying to wipe out the
what
tears and smudge. He's a little cut up himself, actually.
did they follow you here all the way from the swamp?
Yes.
Where is this egg that they wanted, or that you
Whoa.
found?
Fip has it.
Fip?
Yeah, Fip took it because he's the biggest.
Oh. Can you show me where this Fip is?
Well, no, I don't know where anybody is. They all hid.
No. Hmm. Well, I think you're going to need to come with me, young man. We need to talk with, perhaps some of the authorities. Maybe we can find out what this egg is that makes it so special.
Like snot dribbling down his face. But am I in trouble?
No, but, you know, if these birds came after you like this over the egg, who knows what else might come. It's better if we try to find out what it is you found.
Okay.
You wouldn't want anybody else to get hurt, would you?
Nuh-uh.
Ragnar just kind of reaches down with a hand and pats him on the head. That's what I thought.
And he reaches up and grabs your hand and holds it.
Wow, you're a very strong young man now, aren't you?
Think so?
Oh, yes, you're going to make a fine warrior someday.
And he puffs his chest out a little. But I don't know where everybody is.
Well, that's okay. I'm sure we can find them.
And commotion as a couple of robed individuals, matching pace with a couple of armored individuals, come back across the bridge and up to this area. I'm not going to bring in tokens. We can narrate that. You don't need to see this. But I'm going to do this just for kicks.
You don't need to see us.
Bam. I'll take it away and I'll do it again for Chris. Put an X over. All right.
Did put X over Chris. Should put an X over Itzy. How dare?
I mean, okay. Maybe take that away later. All right. So, the priests are a bit taken aback because, yuan tea aren't exactly common outside of the swamp. And they do their best to carry away the wounded. And Rue, you were staying at the Lizard. The Lizard's boat, yeah?
Probably. I worked there.
Yeah, they worked at the Lizard. Okay. Let's do that. We'll do this. Lizard's Embassy, the Lizard boat. And Kaylee comes out as your body is being carried. And people are sort of coming out and milling about as a bit of a spectacle in the town, as seagulls don't normally flock to that degree and actively chase blood. And Kaylee does a quick check, and she's like, "Leave this one. Deal with the other two." She's fine, and casts a cure wound spell.
Yay! I get to regain consciousness.
So you can play. Otherwise, they're just
Yay!
starting you off to the Lord. I mean, the
Yay!
Consciousness is sick.
and yeah, I don't think you have that many hit points, right? first
I
day?
mean, I did have 0. I was
no, I
0
mean-
but stable.
What is your max?
My max, I don't even know anymore. It just says 18 is the max.
18. Jeez. Okay.
Amount.
I have 18 and you're dead. It's a sliding scale.
Exactly. It's a. All right. So 2d8 plus. Plus 2 plus. Oh no. 2d8 plus 2 plus ability mod, right? Cure wounds. Contact. Cure wounds. Oh, 2d8 plus spellcasting. Never mind. All right. Well, that's why, because my cleric in another game only has a wisdom of 14. So his is in fact 2d8 plus 2. So 10 plus 3, 13. Hit points
Okay.
back.
13.
Not at all auspicious. It's not a lucky number or anything. Yes, we have the cat. Center on the cat. Does that work? it even working?
She's up.
All right. That's all right. So, where are we going to put? Where would Tin Chisel be?
Professor Tin Chisel, has definitely been wandering the countryside, definitely been scoping out smaller towns. Um, she's trying to find basically a lead on any ruins that haven't already been kind of combed through, that some other adventurers haven't really found yet. So she's just trying to find, what do the locals know about? So she could have been on the road towards this town, um, but maybe not actually in it. And maybe she's arriving just as this uh
Wasn't
this
she already
event is
here though?
happening.
In the first episode,
Was
she
she?
was here. Yeah. Weren't you with the group when they accepted the?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Huh.
I could have been. Um
I think
Anyway,
that.
No, I don't think she wasn't with us when we first accepted the mission. Rue
with the
hasn't
first,
met her.
yeah, fair enough. Um, then you could be. I'll give you an option. You could be in an inn.
mhm,
You could be
mhm.
with the delegation and connected to. Oh, what am I doing? And connected to the mining company headquarters. You could be heading into town doing just about anything. Um, if you're a more religious type, or if you're asking about for ruins, you'd probably be interested in anyone who has. There is a ruined tower, for example, outside of town that has
Mhm.
its own history of questionable such. The ruined tower of Xenopus. Fun fact: it was in the first
Opus.
edition D&D DM's guide as an actual map piece, long time ago. There's lots of people who have maps for it now. There could the mine always sort of keeps the mining company kind of. You get the sense that they tolerate you more than anything else, because they're like, we would just like
Yeah.
to dig. We don't want to have to dig around ruins, so they're really hoping every time that you're in town that they don't have any ruins, so they don't have to stop digging. Um, but they accept the fact that it's important to you know respect burial sites and such, because dwarves have this thing about death and the reverence thereof, and they're like, yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
to disturb the
That
dead.
whole
That's
death
bad
whole
karma.
death thing.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
so
I think
go ahead.
yeah, I think I'm not with this mining company per se at this moment. I think I am because I'm on my sabbatical from teaching. And I think I might be in town to check out this tower because it's so storied and old, and you know, maybe there's stories about it that haven't really gotten out. Maybe I can get some local flavor. Maybe it's one of those towers with underground tunnels that connect to other ruins. Has anyone looked into that? Um, so maybe I am at the inn, and maybe I heard just so many birds, just so much squawking and chaos. So I'd be running out kind of uh with the rest of the town that's wandering out to see what happened.
Let's see.
How how hurt are you, Ragnar?
About slightly under half health. Like,
Okay.
because
On
I
a
have
scale of 1 to
25.
25.
25 is max health,
Yeah.
so I'm at 12.
But you look beat up and you're just walking up with this little child.
Yeah, probably scratched and, maybe bleeding a bit. Or at least dried up blooding.
Let's see.
Professor would love to talk to another real adventurer. Just like her. Just like her.
Adventuring, all I was doing was getting into a slap fight with some birds. Happened to be too many birds.
Let's see.
I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took a bird to the knee.
There. Yep.
Albatross to the knee.
Oh man,
Truss.
that's gonna hurt.
River, shipwrecks. That stuff, that stuff, that stuff. Okay. Just running. All right. You get the sense that there are a number of ruins, because that's how these things work in town, that you have heard about while doing a bit of carousing.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Oh. Nice. That's a 20. I'm nosy.
Maybe a
Sorry,
bad
what'd you roll?
investigator if you want.
What?
You rolled what? Sorry?
I rolled a 23.
23. Nice. Well, that's um there are a number of places that you have heard about over the course of your investigations and casual askings. The manor house has a bit of a reputation of being haunted. It's a sort of a neglected coastal house fallen under disrepair, basically in the same direction as the Dwarven Mine. I've also heard about there's an abbey on an island
Ooh.
off the coast that was kept by monks for the longest time, and depending on who you ask, had necromancers or cultists or um, demon worshippers.
Necromancer cultists.
Exactly, necromantic cultists who are demon worshippers. Random individuals, and that has been nobody's heard anything about that for the longest time. And the Tower of Xenopus is another thing where Xenopus was a wizard of some renown, and then up and disappeared, and no one's heard from it since. And there hasn't been really. You just hear flickering lights. There's another tower deep in the Hool marshes, rumored to be there. That's has strange flickering lights. There's a lot of these places that have strange flickering lights in the swamps.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of individual places sort of around that have sort of this rumor of was once used, now abandoned, possible relics.
Very exciting. Got
But
my own map. All these
and
marked.
I can probably make one.
Oh,
Sort of give a.
I have
I
cartographer's
I will
tools.
add it to the legend. Way everybody has to look at the legend, and you all can follow along as Professor Tin Chisel takes you all on a merry adventure across the map. Little dashed lines with X's. Anyway,
Hi ho, hi ho.
exactly. So as you are walking, at some point, you see a bit of a scuffle ahead as some soldier types essentially almost looks like a medical triage where they've taken some unconscious looking individuals onto little stretchers, and there's one at the front, one at the back, and they're running them down. Make way to the temple of Cord right now, but they're probably going to move them. And the temple of Cord is the god of strength, battle, and competition, and a local god. And they run across the bridge and hustle the way down path towards their destination. And in the aftermath of that, looking past from where, or looking where they came from, you see you see someone came out and healed one of the individuals. A human with I'm trying to remember color of hair, eyes. Laura, if you'd be so kind.
Yes. So you see a human with red hair that's sort of like side shave and sort of mohawky, and she's been cured, but she's still like a little groggy. The most noticeable thing you notice is that as she opens her eyes, they're like just solid pitch black. So there's no like normal iris, it's like looking into a void. And she actually, given the fight she's just had and the fight that they had earlier, it actually looks like almost she's been bleeding like black ink. And that's not, it doesn't necessarily, I don't think she used it in the last fight, so that doesn't necessarily look fresh. She just looks like it is something that it's like, at this point you can't tell if she always looks like that.
All of my audio cut out during that. I don't know what you look like at all.
Well,
that
at
red hair.
least the audience knows. She's got like creepy black eyes, like looking into a void.
Redhead.
Ooh, okay.
Human, creepy black eyes.
Redhead. Cool. Okay.
Bleeding,
Got it. Okay.
dark, ichor.
Ooh,
Sort of.
okay. Interesting. Um Is Ragnar here? Or wait, Ragnar.
And then behind that, about I guess a building away, a small child.
With litters with bodies on them.
Oh yeah. A small child is being walked down the street by Ragnar. Can you describe yourself, please?
Yes. Ragnar is. Did I put like physical detail? I mean, obviously some of the things, but yeah. So Ragnar is, let's say, about 6'3", 6'4", tall, kind of rough looking. He looks he looks kind of Northman-ish, with a long beard, but he's also dressed in what looks to be like kind of a bear hide with like the bear head hat uh, type of thing going on, and carrying. Well, I guess he's probably got his axe on his back now. Put it away since he's not fighting anymore. He doesn't need to be uh, carrying it down the street and accidentally chopping any children in half. Uh, that would be unproductive. Um, but yeah, and he's just walking along. He likes to go shirtless a lot because he's just used to he doesn't wear armor, so it's just kind of fitting the barbarian stereotype, uh, almost to a T, minus the face paint.
Cool.
But
Oh, that's
also,
great.
oh wait, no, you wouldn't be able to tell
Yeah.
the actual like character, the other stuff. The other details come out over time. They aren't really part of the way Ragnar
Okay.
looks so much.
Your eyes are also black and dripping. Everyone's got it. No, that's great. Um, yeah. I see all the guardsmen pass, the clerics pass. I see Rue, I don't know your name yet, but I see your character kind of getting up and getting together. I kind of put two and two together that there was some kind of event. Are there dead birds everywhere?
All over the place.
He's everywhere.
Oh.
Like a lot. A lot.
So many dead birds.
Oh. Oh my. Oh dear. I'm stepping over all of these dead birds. And I'll make my way over to you, Rue. And if you're still down at all, I'll try to help you stand. My dear, what happened here?
Rue's just looking around and she's just like,
Um,
is that kid okay? Is the kid okay?
Yes, the kid is okay.
Oh.
Oh,
And every
wait, am I not in range? I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, you're about about a house and a half away, I guess. You're walking down the street.
Well, I meant when I've been able to actually hear that.
and then Rue just wants to look around and she's gonna see Ragnar and Kaylee, who she knows, and then this other person who she doesn't know. And she's gonna be like, Where does Zeke go? Where's Itzy?
Oh, the others are being taken to the temple, to be attended by the priests.
Itzy fell.
Yes.
Well, I gotta go down there then. I better go. I gotta go.
Okay.
And Rue just wants to like make for Itzy.
Okay.
Since you two were talking to each other, I'm putting together that you're on the same team. And I'm still curious what happened here. I'll make my way closer to Ragnar, and I'm like, good man, good sir, sir,
Yes.
sir, hello, down here.
Oh, hello. The voice cut out again. The audio cut
Oh,
out.
you muted.
Oh, it's gonna fight my internet. And she's she's like, what happened here?
Well, I would like to say it was complicated, but really it was just the birds.
I can see that, but what happened? Did they accost you?
Oh, they were attacking my small friend here for. I didn't know why at the time, but now now I have a better idea.
I'm gonna be a warrior.
Oh,
That you are, young man.
well, I'm sure you will. But birds can be very dangerous, especially in large numbers. And I look around, it's just that there's so many
It's
dead
a
birds.
slaughterhouse.
Can I
So
roll?
many birds.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Can I roll? Um, gosh, what would I roll to know like why this happened? Would it be like nature, or if it's unnatural, would it be Arcana?
Hard to say because I mean, you're not even witnessing it happening. You're just sort of looking at the aftermath of a lot of axe swings and a lot of spells and such. Um, more. Hmm. It's my fault, says the boy. Well, no. Um,
Oh.
we were all out in the swamp, and we found an egg because it fell from the sky, and then we picked it up,
Mhm.
and we brought it back, and then we got chased by birds.
See? Very
Dear.
simple.
Well,
Clearly.
well, yes, a nesting a nesting bird will try to protect its egg, but not to this extent, I believe. So yeah, I do. That sounds weird. So I would
I
like
mean,
to roll Arcana to see.
Hooray!
oof.
Yay!
I'm lagging like crazy now. That's okay. Hey, welcome back. Slightly technical difficulties. I hate it does that. You move your mouse down to the bottom and it kind of blanks out all of your windows. All of my shit just kind of went boop. Anyway, hey, welcome back. So we were in the midst of some RP with regards to what actually happened. I'll jump to Rue for a quick second. Rue, you make haste down to the Temple of Cord. And they stop you at the door.
Let me in. I gotta see my friend.
No. Can't do anything for your friend right now. We have our best people helping. We will let you know.
But oh oh
She'll be okay.
what? And I think Rue's just gonna sit down and she's gonna start crying. Cause it's been a long day.
And that was about the extent of the Priest of Chord's empathy, because it's all about strength in battle, and everything else is like, awkward human crying. So he looks around a little, and he's like, it will be okay.
How you gonna know that?
They're there. They're there. We are healing her now. She'll be okay.
You're not a very comforting priest, are ya?
I mean, I'm not used to healing people outside the battlefield, so the strength of compassion in normal. What can you tell me? What happened?
Well, we were just there was a bunch of birds and they just tore us apart, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I gotta do you even know how to heal a person like Itzy? She's not even I don't even know. She's not a lizard.
You're right. She's
She
not.
looks like a lizard.
No, I would say she looks more like a Yuan-Ti.
Well, yes, but she's not a Yuan-Ti. She she looks like one.
No, I'm pretty sure she's a Yuan-Ti.
Oh, this is not a good place. This is not good. This is not. I don't like this at all.
Strength of magic will work regardless of. She's a living being. Strength of magic will work on the living. We are doing everything we can. Cord will smile upon us because she fell in battle.
I do hope you're right. I really do. I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. I know that I was. Oh, I wish my mama Honey was here. She could fix just about anything.
Well,
Do you have any bees? Do you
no,
keep bees?
not at the temple. No.
Do you know who does keep bees? I gotta go talk to some bees. The bees will know what to do.
See, then my suggestion to you would be to go have one. Um, the maybe one of the breweries, like the Blue Frog, or
Rue would know where that is, probably, eh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It was actually just not too far away from the lizard's boat.
Okay. I think you all have someone to send a message soon as I can see her. Soon as I can see her, yeah?
Oh yes, absolutely. We will send a messenger for you and your other companion.
I gotta go talk to some bees right away. I will be back, but if any if and you would wanted to see us or when I can see her, please send word.
I will
And
do
Rue
that.
is just gonna make for the bees. The nearest bees she can find.
He turns and walks stiffly back into the. Starts talking about mental. All right. Rue takes the bait back up to the bridge, right to where the lizard's boat, more or less. There's a sort of a side road off of that, and you see Ragnar slowly walking with a boy in one hand and a dwarf woman. Yes, female. Jess.
Muted again?
Or tech.
Ah, yes. Unfortunate tech
Muted.
nights. Muted somewhere. Muted by your ISP.
Ragnar, what happened to Itzy and Zeke?
Well, I believe they're being healed, is what I was under the impression of when I yelled out for help from some healers.
I'm worried. I'm worried. I gotta go talk to some bees. I want to
Okay.
get a message to Mama Honey as quick as can be, and I don't know any faster way than to try to let the bees know.
Well, you probably know better how to get a hold of its Mama Honey than me, so I will trust your judgment.
Are you gonna go down to that temple where they're trying to the priests of the cord, Sir Lord, whatever he be?
Well, me and so I found out that the birds were here chasing this young man and some of his companions because they found an egg in the swamp. Now he says that he didn't steal it from a nest or anything, and he seems honest enough. And that the egg fell out of the sky, which is a little strange, but we've seen some strange things. So it is strange, but not impossible, I suppose.
That's too
So
many birds.
it
That's too
is
many
so
birds.
many.
A bird mama might chase down an egg, but that's not all mamas there. There's even
No,
different types of birds.
absolutely. So I am trying to. He's trying to help me find his friends that have the egg, so we can try to find out maybe what kind of egg this is that's causing so much trouble.
Well, I can't be thinking about that right now. I'll meet you at the lizard boat. I gotta go talk to some
I
bees. And Rue's gone again.
Try again, Jess.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Don't touch anything.
Okay, sorry. Yes, I'm not. I'm not touching anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching anything.
Oh, you
I don't know what
sneezed.
happened. But yes, I am I missed that conversation. I was poking some of the dead birds with a little stick, flipping them over, trying to see if there's anything weird about them at all. And I did get an 11 Arcana.
Uh-huh.
If I can get anything
Nothing from the birds.
going
In
on.
11 Arcana.
It's
They are
weird.
innocuous, normal-looking
Um,
seagulls. There's no nothing residual looking like even magical dust or strange markings, strange behavior. There's no sigils anywhere. Normal seagulls.
Weird. Just normal seagulls. Okay. And while everything's working, I stand back up, and Professor Tinchisel is kind of a shortish dwarf woman. She's very stocky, has kind of bright blonde yellow hair in a lot of different complicated braids. Leather, kind of a wide brimmed hat. Outside a lot recently, but maybe isn't used to being out in the sun, so she's a little sunburnt.
Cool.
Yeah,
We
I don't
missed
know if
most
any of
of
that
that.
went through.
That's okay.
You missed most
Great.
of it. Great. It
I
was
missed
so
most of it.
good.
I got wide
I
brimmed
think
hat.
everyone missed most of it.
That's
Yes,
small
that's all that
walk
really
anyway.
matters. She's a very short, stocky. It was so good. I wish y'all had been there. No, the wide brimmed hat's really all that matters.
Yep. Sure.
But yes, she's like curious, very curious. So you said the egg, young man. You said the egg fell out of the sky.
Uh-huh.
How big was this egg? Okay, how big was this
You're gonna
egg?
make me look. All right, hold on. Big. Ooh, ooh. He's like about this
Seagull
big.
egg. Yeah. Oh, that's very substantial. Even for, and I kick one of the dead albatross. I'm like, even for an albatross, that's very, very large. Um. All right, and you, tall gentleman. What was your name?
Oh, my name is Ragnar. Hello.
All right, Mr. Ragnar. I'm Professor Tinchisel. Um. Yes, I think you've wandered into a bit of a magical nature quandary. I think something has affected these birds.
I would hope so. You know, I'm not used to birds. Being that I'm not used to birds like this being that dangerous.
No, this is quite unnatural. And little young man, and you have the egg, or where is the egg now?
Um. Um. Fip has it
Fip.
because he's the biggest. He always pushes me around.
Fip is the biggest. So
Says I'm a
well, you
chicken.
can't let Fip push you around. You are not a chicken. You are very brave. Look at you. You stood up against all of these birds. But do we know where Fip is?
No. They're all hiding.
All right. So child named Fip has a very large, possibly dangerous egg and is hiding.
Uh-huh.
And where do Fip and your friends like to hide?
Oh, all around town, lots of places.
Oh. We should, and I say we, and I look to Ragnar. It's like we should probably find this egg. But your friend did seem rather worried about your other friends.
Yeah, so I think that
She
they are
said something about
probably
bees.
hmm, something about honey, I believe. And Mama, hey, maybe a Mama Honey. I'm not very familiar with her friends and acquaintances.
She definitely said something about bees. Um, but that's her business. I'm sure she would be right on that. Um, we could move in that direction and try to find Fip.
Seems like a good idea.
Yes, let's. And then that will give the priests of court plenty of time to patch up your friends.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Let's see.
I'm sure they just need a good long nap.
Did you say they're
Let's see. And let's see. All right. So, you wander in that direction. And as you do, Ham starts babbling. He's like, "We were, we were in the, we were out, and I didn't want to go, but they called me chicken, so I went too. And we were out in, outside of town, but I'm not supposed to go outside of town because my mom says it's dangerous. And uh, it, the, we were looking for treasure, and I had a stick that almost looked like a sword, and there we heard a splash, and there was an egg. Um, and they won't let me have it because I tend to talk a lot, and so they've been sharing how whoever holds on to the egg, and I think it's cursed because all the birds started acting funny as soon as we brought it back, and but they're holding on to it because they want to be they want to see what it is when it hatches.
Hmm. Yes, I would also be curious what would come out of a very large egg. Um,
Let's see. Go ahead.
can I roll while we're that part of town? Can I roll either perception or investigation of child would hide?
Hmm. Well, I am going to have everybody roll perception, anyways.
Do you want me to roll it if I'm not like there?
Yes, actually.
I got 13.
13. Cool, cool.
All right. 19.
19's good. And Professor?
Oh, I
Yep.
got a well, I rolled it and then it I got a I think it was a 15.
That's
What
all right.
was it?
Perfect.
Yes, it was a 15.
So the two of you are walking towards the Blue Frog distillery, brewery, rather. Um, and Rue, who is at the Blue Frog brewery, notice that There's a murmur of starlings. The murmuration of starlings, excuse me. Flying sort of over the city in a cloud, the way starlings do. They sort of all just kind of move in this one big blanket of birds. But it's well, it's kind of peculiar because it's sort of like it stops and hovers and then moves and stops and hovers. Moves and stops and hovers. Normally, with these things, it sort of flows like this gigantic thing and they land all together and then they all take off together and they do this thing. But this one literally is almost like moving like a helicopter, where it sort of basically just the entire thing just kind of flows and stops, waits, rotates a little, maybe, or they sort of move around in their little globe, a ball of birds, and it moves to another spot and waits. It's a little interesting. As for investigating as to where, give me an investigation check, please.
Ooh.
Anybody, everybody.
Sure. I mean, he'd probably be trying to investigate, even though he's not very good at it.
I mean, that's okay.
And you got a 6. Give me 10 seconds. I'll be right back.
Do let's see. The nine. Let's see. 99. And what did you guys get for investigation?
Ragnar got a 6. Rue got a 9. Jess is just dropped from the Discord call. So I don't think she has audio. Although I'm still seeing her on video.
Neat. So am I.
There we go. That might be audio again. So Jess, investigation check.
Or did you already?
Nope. Oh, it's a bad night for tech. We're cursed tonight.
It's a bad. I mean, I'd like to say it's a unique phenomenon.
At least normally, the nights I'm around, it's better. This
But
this feels worse than normal.
yeah, maybe. Right there, I thought Mike was frozen too. Like, wait a minute. What the? All right. Nice. Jess, can you hear us? Blink twice if you're in trouble. Once for once for yes, twice. You're not smiling, so I don't know if you're hearing me.
You guys hear me?
Now you do.
Yay!
We weren't talking shit about you at all. It's fine.
It's fi- Sorry, I don't know I do not know what's happening. I apologize. We're back. I heard a beautiful murmuration of starlings that were
Behaving really erratically.
swirling about the town.
Yep.
So rude.
It sounded really cool.
But I'll get you an investigation check if you could. I wonder if it's my right. 'Cause I'm not
It's
running
not you.
with normally me. That's the problem. It's not
Well,
me.
congratulations. It's not you anymore.
Not me this time. I mean,
I think it's
Yeah, I
me.
see.
Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
no.
It's okay.
I think it's a general.
We're
Like, I'm
having
getting mine's super laggy too.
It might make sense to call this.
we are having like a
It's a bit of a night. All right. So let us then wrap
a
it.
bit of a night.
It's fate trying to tell you
with
something.
a bit more of a thing. Let's aim towards wrapping. We'll call it in 8:30 or so, at the half hour mark.
It's okay.
Unless we can't get things functioning and we're just going to flounder for the next 10 minutes.
You're
Did
not
you do an
allowed to leave.
investigation- Did you do an investigation check, Jess?
Yes, I rolled a 18.
Fantastic. Uh,
It's pretty good. A lot better than 6.
fair.
It's better than 6.
So I'm told. But I didn't go to school, so I don't know if Ragnar can count.
Fair, fair.
He does have 10 intelligence. He could probably do some counting.
You pass by a house, and Ham points it to it and he says, "That's Telmay's house." She was there too. She's probably inside, hiding. I stay at
And the birds are
the Birds of Witch.
over this house.
They're all over. They're sort of flying about in a cloud, stopping, moving, stopping, moving, stopping.
Ugh. Ugh. Okay, and where does Fip live?
Across town.
Okay. And are the birds over where he pointed?
Generically, no. They're sort of just flying
Okay.
In a murmuration, but they're murmurating essentially all around the town. we may have to call it.
All around the town, birds murmur for me.
All right. This is one for the books. This one.
It said, you know what? You're trying to play. You guys are down.
Not
2
today.
players.
sucker.
That's no, you're not allowed.
You have to sit and think about what you're going. All right. So, let's jump to Itzy. Not Itzy. Excuse me. That's
No jumping to Itzy tonight.
I'm not invoking the names
Not
of the dead.
tonight.
What are you talking about? No. Let's go to Rue real quick.
Yes.
What you go to the Blue Frog brewery, and it has, a modest apiculture connected to it, because bees make honey. Honey makes mead. They offer that as a sort of a thing. They don't want to have to trade from outside of town, that sort of thing. So they have a small bee hive collection.
You tell them to behave.
So Rue just goes to, the nearest hive, and she just sort of sinks to her knees and, she does not have speak with animals. That's not a thing.
What was I gonna say?
Um,
How are you communicating with these bees?
she just goes, "Hey, bees." No, but she's gonna sit down because she does know that I don't think I think anywhere that there are bees, Mama Honey can talk to the bees. Do you agree? I mean, that's up to you. That's a lore bit.
That I feel would be a bit of a stretch.
Well,
Yeah, all right.
she might believe that that's true.
Give
Rue
me
believes that that's true.
roll me a percentile dice.
Okay. Let's see.
D100.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I still think that Rue believes that's true. And I think it almost doesn't matter. Rue's upset, and she's gonna try to,
Okay.
it's at that point it's a prayer as much as it is an actual message.
Okay. Rue kneels down and sort of has this imploration, the word, um, this raw emotional feeling, and is reaching out for Sakor with the familiar. In this
Mhm.
case, spent some time with and received a certain level of divine inspiration, for want of a better term, from Mama Honey. And for your viewers, if you all are still here, Mama Honey is an ancient treant of some renown, who lives in the what's the name of the forest? The forest.
In the woods somewhere.
The nearby massive.
The Black Forest? I think it was.
It's called. Let me do a quick check. Screen overview. Dang it. Dang it. The Dreadwood
Yeah, there it is.
is a massive forest range that is unable to be, what's the word, conquered in any way by, let's call them civilized folks, for want of a better term. And only the periphery is able to be even cut. Forces more dark and malign the deeper into the Dreadwood you go, have pretty much prevented it being forested. And Mama Honey is a bastion of light in that darkness somehow, and chooses to live in the Dreadwood deep within, or relatively deep within. But the Dreadwood is also home to many connections, quite benign, including an entity known as Granny Nightshade. Granny Nightshade is some kind of bog witch of great power and renown. But Mama Honey is the point of our conversation at this point, and Mama Honey lives in the Dreadwood, at least a little
So
ways. And Rue has experience with Mama Honey and is basically seeking that level of comfort or support. And you don't know if it's because Mama Honey is listening, but the bees come around, as bees do.
I also I cast Druidcraft to bloom a flower. So that's gonna attract
Fair.
somebody.
And a bee comes along, bounces about, investigates the flower, nuzzles into it.
Hi little one. I wanna try to get a message. I don't know if you know Mama Honey, but you might have some friends. You might check with the Queen. My friend Itzy, who Itzy brought me to Mama Honey, and she's hurt, and I'm worried, and I don't know that there's anything that Mama Honey can do, but I'm scared, and I just want to make sure that my friend's okay. So, if you know a way to let her know, that would be a big old favor to me. Thank you, Bee.
And the bee sort of crawls out of the flower, flies up, and it's almost like you feel like it sort of flies up in your face for a brief moment and flies away.
That's it. That's all Rue wanted to do.
All right. So then,
She said
uh,
a message to the bees.
well, now you have to learn to speak with animals.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if I can.
I mean,
That's not normally my spellcraft. I got the druid stuff because of my honey, but it's not my path.
well, you could go 4th level ASI magic initiative.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
And your
I just
entire
work
base
here.
is on speak with animals. All right. However, you are joined shortly after by the other two, at least one,
Mhm.
maybe Jess as well. The tech is working. Oh,
I just say Jess is very engrossed in whatever thing she's studying right now.
I I keep losing what y'all are saying.
Excellent. I didn't say anything. It's fine.
Okay,
No, it's
cool.
fine. Okay, all good.
The starlings descend.
Yeah, starlings. Um, and it is midday. And you, far off in the distance, sometimes you can see, dark shapes against the blueness of the sky when it's a clear day. You can see, well, not one, but there's four. And they look like owls, just sort of flying in a lazy circle. Looks like all around the outskirts of the city.
That's fine and normal.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think we're just progressing, trying to see what we can find with if these birds are lingering anywhere.
They don't seem to be. But Ham looks particularly nervous.
Right. And where do you live, young man?
Um, I live with my mom. Closer to the harbor.
Right.
But I don't want to go home.
Um, sure, sure. And that's behind us, so that's no good. Um, yeah. And there's owls now. Something's definitely going on. I would like to roll rolled Arcana earlier. But with this time having passed and described how big the egg is and we're watching these birds, can I try to roll again? See if I have any new ideas.
Well, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and ask, what do you think it would be?
I could also like what do I think I could roll? Or what do I
No, no.
think? What the
What
professor
would you think
thinks.
in character? What would the professor possibly think?
Yes, the professor thinks that egg was definitely magical and it is summoning all these birds for some reason, or they're trying to find it for some reason. Um, but she doesn't know why or how that could happen. But it also seems very dangerous and they really need to find it. Because as of now, a human child has it. And we saw what the birds did to a whole adventuring party. And don't want that happening to a poor human child.
And Ragnar
Or
feels a
anyone else in
tug
this town.
on his hand. Uh, Mr. Ragnar,
Hmm.
are the owls going to hurt me too?
Oh, looks over at the owls.
They're just big lazy circle all around the city.
Not if you don't make them angry, I suppose. Sorry. Not if you don't make them angry, I suppose.
Should should we get back the egg?
Well, you have to find it first.
Okay. Um. Let's see.
What do you and your friends do when you're done playing hide and seek and you just say everyone come out from hiding? Do you have like a special, I don't want to say bird, do you have a special whistle or cry or song?
Um. No, we just find each other.
Great. We should find Fip.
I agree. That is probably a good idea.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I wish I knew thaumaturgy. Um, okay. Uh, I would like to pull out my little trumpet. I have a little cornet, like a little, I think that's what they're called, the little short trumpets.
Huh?
And I want to do just like a little like doot 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 doot, and I want to yell, "Ollie, Ollie, oxen free, friends of young man. What is your name?
Ham.
Friends of Ham. Please come out. You're not in trouble."
And as you are, I'm assuming you're all walking away from the brewery,
Yes, I think we passed it.
like the way you came. All right. Are you going in opposite direction? Right. Continuing past, or are you turning around and going
We're
back?
Well, Rue was at the brewery. We're searching.
Okay. Let's see. And you're being calling out fairly loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, the door that you passed, from the house that you passed, um, a little girl sticks her head out, like, shh. Shuts the door again.
Rude child.
Hey, that was Telme. She was
Yes,
with
and
us.
why did she? Good. And why did she shush me?
I I don't know, but I don't want to go home. Not if there's more birds.
What if instead of going home, you go into Talmay's house and spend some time with her?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, but I have to go to the the snapper to wash dishes.
I think it'll be all right considering what you've been through. If you go,
Can you
spend some time and have some tea with Talmay.
can you go to the snapping line and tell them I'm not going to be there because birds attacked me?
Yes. Professor has no idea where this place. She's just like, yes, I will. I will
Certainly.
tell them.
Absolutely. Um, okay. Then he runs up, basically just kind of sidles up to the door of the house,
Sidling.
sort of like watch with his back to the wall, and he sort of like turns and knocks on the door. Tell me, let me in. And you hear a voice from the other side saying, "Find your own place to hide."
Wow. No honor amongst children.
Come on, tell me. All right, fine. Who are they? They're my friends. They saved me from the birds. Well, then tell them to go away, or they're going to bring more birds. Ham goes in. Anything else you want to ask him before you leave?
Oh, what does Fip look like?
He's taller because he's older.
Yes. Does he look like you?
He looks darker hair, but he's usually down near the orphanage.
Down in the orphanage, of course. All right, thank you, Ham. You've been very, very brave and very helpful. Now stay inside while we handle this.
Newsy stuck in my head.
Yeah, it's real. It's very Newsies.
Governor? No.
Governor?
I gotta do New York. Sorry, New York accent instead. No.
Oh yeah.
Right. So you're also looking for Marnie and Yenri.
Marnie and Yenri. What do they look like?
Yenri's 10. He lives with his uncle down by the harbor. Marnie's lives on the other side of town. Her parents are trackers, so they do a lot of hunting. And
Great. Right, go inside.
chicka.
Ugh. And I look to
And-
Ragnar.
everyone give me a perception
And I
check.
look. Yeah. I have something to ask Ragnar.
Yes.
All right, Ragnar. We have to find this egg. Do you know what a 10-year-old human child looks like? I'm not good with human youths.
Right now looks down at the other child. How old are you, child?
8.
Hmm. Is your friend a little bigger than you?
Tell May from inside. I'm 9. Pip is the oldest. He's 11.
Well, you know, the birds are only coming after you because they knew you took the eggs. Or something told them. So the longer you have the egg, the more danger you're in.
Tell May like slaps Ham on the hand. You told? No. The seagulls
Now,
attacked me.
now, don't worry about your friend. He almost died trying to protect your little secret.
Okay.
No one is in any trouble. No one is in trouble. We are simply trying to find the egg.
And then Ham says, Fip has it. And Telme says, Yenri has it. At the same time.
Oh no. All right, then we'll try to find Fip and or Yenri.
And Ragnar, what did you roll for perception?
Let's see here.
Or did you?
I did not roll perception.
Also,
I got a 17.
Woo.
because I see Ruse. Ruse is a 6.
I was a 9.
Cool. Two of you are paying attention to the children. Ragnar, you have a bit of more of a spatial awareness outside. And there are two ravens on the rooftop staring at you. One is sort of staring off, looking and sort of looking, and the other one literally has its the way that crows and the corvids do when they're paying attention. They turn their head to one side and they just like bear down on you with one eye, and it's not moving. It's just literally staring straight at you. And looks down to the doorway, looks at you, blinks, blinks again, flies away.
Well, that was awfully strange.
Not at all concerning.
Not at all concerning what one did. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. You're all going to die down there.
It's fine, children.
Oh gosh.
All right. With that,
All right.
let us put these technological death throes of this game to rest, and call it here. Because holy heck, it's been a night, but that's all right. So thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, everyone here. Let's do a quick roundtable to discern where these folks can be found when the internet is cooperating on the internets. And let's go back at the beginning and go again. Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess. Wow, thanks for sticking with us, everyone. I am art_fantastical on all social media. You can find me there. You can find me here on alternating Mondays with our Nexus tournament, where we are all gonna die probably a bunch, and it's gonna be great. And you can also find me on the Masks actual play Queen City Supers, where we are superpowered youths at superpowered trade school in Canada, and I play an awkward speedster, and it's very, very fun.
I'll have to ask about that later. In Canada. Laura.
It's in Canada.
What's that all about?
Hi, I'm
all about.
Lore. You can find me at lore_witch on Twitch or lore-witch at Blue Sky. I am currently streaming Tuesday mornings and Thursday afternoons, playing Minecraft really incredibly horribly, doing an awful job at it. There's a poll every time I go live to see how I will die today. And I'm here every Tuesday night because when I'm not playing Rue on the alternate weeks, we have another D&D game in which I am playing a cranky old gnome rogue named Nesh.
In just about as much trouble.
In
different.
just about as much trouble, yes.
All right. Cool. Yes. Mike.
Yeah, so I'm Mike, but also online I'm mostly Sir Monolith on the socials when I'm using them. But mostly right now, my other endeavors have been pretty quiet, so you can just find me here every couple weeks, getting into trouble and seeing what kind of shenanigans we can cook up. You know, like definitely getting into a fight with a bunch of birds that we weren't nearly outmatched by.
Exactly. Let me just post Glyza's and Chris's socials as well so that people can follow them there. As for me, you can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, CDN Captain America on Blue Sky and the other app. And yeah, what Mike said is also true for me. I'm pretty much found here. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. to 12, a D&D game. Tuesday nights from 6 p.m. to 9, D&D game. Mondays 5:30 to 7:30, D&D game. Alternating Mondays 5:30 to 7:30, Pathfinder 2 game. And we also have the games that I'm not involved in. We have a Cypher System game at 1 o'clock or 1:30 p.m. every second Saturday. And alternating to those Saturdays, we have a Call of Cthulhu or Scum and Villainy game that happens around 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I've also heard that there may or may not eventually be a Candela Obscura game. But folks here wouldn't know anything about that yet. But we'll let you know the more we know. So stay tuned for fun stuff in the future. Other than that, again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, everybody here. If you can send them subscriptions, if you can send them follows, everything works. And other than that, we will catch you in 2 weeks when we can resolve what happened to Itzy, what happened to Zeke, and why are there so many damn birds?
Oh.
And what do they want with this mysterious egg that's probably not going to hatch? Maybe, sort of, probably not.
Who knows?
All right.
Sure, it's
Anyway,
perfectly safe.
so thanks again for watching. I don't know. Keep your sticks on the ice, and we will catch you in 2 weeks. Radar asses out of here.